this week, we will explore the insert, review, and pagination features of Microsoft Word. In MS Word, you can insert a lot of things in your document. In this course, we will just focus on tables and illustrations. If you open a document in MS Word, you will see in the ribbon the following tabs, namely Home, Insert, Draw, Design, Layout, References, Mailings, Review, and View. Ribbons, though, may be different based on the version of your MS Word or settings of the user. Clicking the Insert tab, there you will see a number of things you can insert in your document. Let's start with tables. To insert a table, just click the Tables button. There, a matrix of boxes will appear. This identifies the number of columns and rows of your table. For now, let's make a table with 4 columns and 5 rows. The table will be inserted to where you last placed the insertion point or where you last clicked the working area. Tables are made up of cells where you can type words or insert something. If you click the table, your ribbon will have 2 additional tabs, Table Design and Layout. Clicking the Table Design tab, there you will see a set of available table styles you can choose from. If the available designs are not to your liking, you can manually design the table yourself. You can change the shading of the cell, the border style, the line style, the weight of the line, and pen color. You may also click the borders if you want to remove borders. For example, let's remove all borders. Just put a border at the bottom, only on the top, put a border on the top, to the left, to the right, or put all borders. In addition to table designs, there is also a tab for layouts specific to tables. There, you can add or remove columns and rows, merge or split cells, adjust cell sizes, and format alignment of cell content. Let's start with inserting additional columns or rows. To do this, first, select a point in the table where you want to add your cells. From the row the selected cell belongs, you can insert an additional row above or below. Similarly, from the column the selected cell belongs, you can insert an additional column to the left and to the right. On the other hand, to delete a column, row, or even cells, first select the cell or cells you want to delete. Then, click Backspace or Delete. There, a window will appear where you could choose to delete the selected cells and drag the remaining cells in the row to the left, to delete the selected cells and drag the remaining cells in the column up, to delete the entire row or rows the selected cells belong, or to delete the entire column or columns the selected cells belong. For now, let's try to delete entire rows. So, we will click Delete Entire Rows. Then click OK. Next, let's try to merge and split cells. To merge cells, select 2 or more cells. Then click Merge Cells. On the other hand, to split cells, select a single cell. Then click Split Cells. There, a window will appear where you need to specify on how many columns and rows the cell will be split into. For now, let's choose 3 columns and 4 rows. Then, click OK. Note that sizes of some cells might be adjusted due to the split. Also, a merged cell could not be split in rows more than its original number of rows before the merge. Now, let's continue to cell size adjustments. Adjustments could be done automatically or manually. Adjusting cell sizes automatically could be performed through AutoFit or distribution of rows and columns. To adjust using AutoFit, select the whole table, then click AutoFit. There you can see 3 options: AutoFit Contents, AutoFit Window, and Fix Column Width. Selecting AutoFit Contents will adjust the dimensions of your cells based on the dimensions of the largest contents per column. Next, selecting AutoFit Window will adjust the dimensions of your cells to fill the whole length of the page from the left margin to the right margin. Lastly, selecting Fix Column Width disables any automatic adjustments of the table. Hence, whatever size you set for the column will be honored. Rows and columns could be evenly distributed. To distribute rows, select the rows. Then, click Distribute Rows. Here, the height of the rows will be based on the highest row. Next, Distribute Columns has a similar step with Distribute Rows. Select the columns, then click Distribute Columns. The width of the columns will be based on the width of the table. Take note that you can't distribute columns if a row has a different number of columns. After automatic adjustments of cell sizes, now we're going to discuss manual adjustments. Different from automatic adjustments, manual adjustments could only be done in a single way: manual encoding of dimensions. To do this, first select the cells that you want to adjust. Then, in the ribbon, type your preferred height and width. For now, let's put a height of 1 centimeter and a width of 2 centimeters. Note that the unit of dimensions is based on the settings of your MS Word. It may be in centimeters, in inches, or in pixels. Under the Layout tab for tables, you also have the options to align the contents of the cell. Just select the cells, then choose a proper alignment for them. Text direction could also be changed inside the cell. Same, select the cells, then click Text Direction until you get your desired text direction. Each cell has its own margins that you can also adjust. Again, click the cells or select the cells, then click Cell Margins. There, a window will appear. In that window, you will assign the cell margins to the top, bottom, left, and right. Although note that the default is 0 centimeters margins to the top and bottom, while 0.19 centimeters to the left and right margins. The units and measure of the default may vary based on the settings of MS Word. How a table is positioned in the document could also be adjusted under the Layout tab. To align the table in a document, select the table, then click Properties. There, a window will appear. Under the table options, you can align your table to the left, to the center, or to the right. If a table is aligned to the left, you can specify the measure of its indent to the left by typing a specific measure in the indent from left space. In addition to alignment, you may also change the text wrapping from none to around. Specific options for positioning, borders and shading, and other options are also available under the table properties. After you're done with your settings, click OK and observe the changes in the document.